Well, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 18th. On my short, I typed in 19th, but said 18th. I'm losing my damn mind sometimes. But not coming out. We're sitting out today. I went over and put a game cam on one of my mock scrapes I put up, and put some orbital land on it. So, kind of taking a midday break right here in the woods. You can see, I mean, why walk out when there's really nothing at the truck except sit there. My buddy, he's in the back behind me, about 150 yards or so, 25 to 50 yards. But no, this is my area. I pulled down a couple of palm fronds right there that were aggravating me this morning because they were blocking my view behind that little palm tree next to the big palm tree. And so got that taken care of. I put some beautyberry seeds over there. Hopefully those will take and grow in. I'll just keep dumping them in there until they do. It seems to get plenty of light and water. And I also have guava trees all behind me. I thought they were persimmons, but my buddy told me they're guavas, and I opened one up and tasted it, and it sure is guava. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do deer eat guava? It's kind of a trick question. I already know the answer, but get you guys saying something. But yeah, we got tons of guava, and they're not the pineapple guava, to give you a hint. They're the pink ones with the yellow skin, but they're super sweet, and I'm thinking about picking some more to take home, maybe make some guava jelly. But yeah, it's been a nice day. This morning was real hot, stale, muggy, just wasn't that great. I did get my camcorder here ready for a shot, and that's where I shot where it's pointing where I shot the doe the other day that I missed. So hopefully that don't happen again. I got new broadheads. I got the 10-point Nemesis. So we'll see how those do, and supposedly they're really good. So that's some of the things going on. And also, if you notice my camera, I figured out how to do the dual screen. I had another phone and I loved it, and then it broke, and then I got this one and I didn't even know it did it. And I was sitting here so little activity. I was just messing around with my phone a little bit, trying to figure out ways to get you guys some good content. But love this area, lots of palms. I love the palms and the oaks and the cypress. I mean, this is just a good old school Central Florida hammock. So that's one thing I do like about Central Florida. A lot of like deep hammocks with palms and oaks and cypress, and just a good blend. And obviously we got guava in here as well. So thanks for watching. I'll talk to you next time. Super happy with my mount, but I'm adding this into my video because yesterday I got sent a text with the arrow here. You see, I'll put it in here somewhere when I get to it, when I put this into the video. But my buddy, he shot a hog, and he shot it. It was probably about 5 to 8 yards, a good shot. But he texted me that he'd shot a hog, and he thought he heard it crash. It ended up not being a crash, and he asked me if I could come help him track it. So I got down on my stand, went over, and this is in the same area that I had that hit with the deer, and the deer got away. So just so you know, but he was about, like I said earlier in the video, he's about 150 yards behind me. So I come down, packed up all my stuff, just came down. It was probably about 2:15 in the afternoon, if I remember right. It was exactly at 2:15. And I beelined over to his stand, cut through the swamp there, and got to his stand, and then linked up with him, and then went back to the original area where his stand was, where he shot at, pretty much right down underneath his stand, his ladder stand that he had. So did a little sweep in the area that he saw it run off of, and then eventually was able to find a blood spot. Now I apologize that I didn't video the tracking. I should have videoed the tracking. I kicked myself in the butt because it had been a great tracking video and all that, because we had good blood. But anyway, so we get in there and we track this hog for probably, I don't know, it's probably about 160 yards. We were getting in there and it's puddling up. I mean, the hog was laying down, it's puddling up, and then it got to a point and we're like, well, we need to look for the hog now, not the blood. And so we were doing that, and I was looking at the blood and hog, looking and all that. Well, he said, there's the hog right there. And we were about 15 yards from it, and it's laying down. It looked like it was already out. All right, but we were going to wait, but then he was like, it's still moving, we need to back off. Well, I tried to back up a little bit, and if you watch my other video, scouting, well, pretty much almost the same scenario. I was trying to back up a little bit. I had a branch behind me because I had gotten myself kind of stuck around it, backing out. Well, the wind shifted, and that hog picked up our scent, and it stood up and it walked on. Well, we had such a good blood trail, we thought for sure that it was going to pick up bleeding again. Well, just a pointer so you know, those hogs especially, and it happened to me on the other one. Luckily, I was able to find the other one that in that other video, porked up hunting, porked up scouting. But I was able to find that hog. Well, this one went, and we just waited, and we thought that we heard it go down, and we're looking in the bushes, and anyway, in short, it got up, went off, never to be seen again. We went round, except for where it was laying, it puddled right there. When it ran, it did not spit any more blood, and I know it died because we've been tracking some good blood. I mean, it should have expired. That just shows you how tough these hogs are. I'm sure he had at least a single lung shot because it was bright red blood. And so it was a good shot, everything good. He's tough. These animals are tough in there, and it doesn't help. They're in the swamp and it's thick, and they can hide. We looked for blood, we went back and forth. There's two of us. It's like it just disappeared up into the swamp, and it couldn't have had that much in it. And we spent probably 2.5 hours from that point. We'd already been tracking it for over an hour or something. So by the time that hog did that, we finally said, well, he's gone. It was about 5:30, so that ended the hunt for the day, because I'd come down. We were both exhausted. It was hot out there. We were in the swamp, and we were just like, yeah, we're done. So called it a night, wrapped it up, and so that's what we did. And I didn't get any more, and I didn't see anything that morning at my stand other than the raccoons that you saw earlier in the video. That was my excitement for the day, other than just being out in the woods, which I like doing. I like being there regardless. So please give the video a like and subscribe. I need some subscribers, and I'm going to get some more content. You see in the video, I'm starting to get to where I can get my camcorder hooked up. Hopefully I'll be able to get some action, even if not shots or whatever right away. I'm going to try to get to where I can get them shots, but it's super hard, and I got mad respect for people that got that stuff mastered, because it's hard to do, and I'm going to try to get you some of that myself. So on that note, I'd like to show you something else. I am not trying to track any more of those deer. So I went out, splurged. I got these 10-point Nemesis by 10 Point. A lot of good reviews. I never used them. They got a 3 3/4 inch cutting surface, and they supposedly fly, tested up to like 900 feet per second, like a field tip. So it's worth it. Got these, and hopefully we will not be having another incident like that doe. The problem I had with the doe, and the reason why I couldn't find her, is I did not have any blood at all other than what I could see on the video where she was spooling out of the top back end quarter. So check out that video. That was my hunt the other day, opening season. And another thing is I'm going out tomorrow. I got a couple doe coming in on another stand. They've been coming through there, and I haven't hunted it yet. I've been kind of waiting to see if I can get more bucks on there. I got a spike, and I got another, I couldn't really tell what it was because he put his face right in the camera. Another buck in there, don't know exactly what it is, but he's nothing big. He's like, he don't even have brow tines, so he don't have brow tines like that guy right there, or this one right here that has a dual brow tine right there. But anyway, I think he is a legal buck, which, you know, meat on the table. I'm trying to get 5. You know, I boiled and boiled those horns, and I pressure cooked them, and for whatever reason I haven't figured out how to get them tender yet. So no big deal about the horns. I mean, obviously a nice buck's a nice buck, but I like the meat. I mean, nothing goes to waste, so, you know, any appeal, I eat it. So anyway, please give me a like, subscribe, and take care.